Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Riftstones are gates that connect this world to a multitude of others. By their power have we crossed into this world, and when our mission is done, by their power shall we return to our own. Riftstones are gates that connect. By their power have we crossed into this world. Riftstones are gates that connect this world to a multitude of others. By their power have we crossed into this world, and when our mission is very well, may fortune speed you on your way, Arisen.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes, and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
As I understand it, 'tis boorish to speak when you've naught to say, so I shall hold my tongue.
This ain't my problem. Best quality of soldier now.
Speak your will, and I'll see it's done. Where to next, Arisen? I'm not sure I've any idea.
Begging your pardon, sir, but I'm on duty.
Train the recruits more effectively.
Life's been pretty kind to me.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only...
Going out, are you? You sure that's a good idea? You seem rather unwell. You ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a spare bed in the lodgings yonder. Only don't go rushing off before you're ready. Take it from me. You're better off resting while you have the chance. Come now, don't be stubborn. 'Twould be suicide to venture out in such a state.
Master, I've naught more to say. Pressing me further shan't change that.
I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off. That's what I get for letting down my guard. Please, eh?
Would that I now had cause to draw steel.
Hoy there. You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. I'll expect coin from tomorrow night. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if
You shan't hear me complain about an early repose.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. If we share our strengths, we can begin formulating a strategy that caters to our respective skills. A visit to Melve might jog your memory, Master. It seems the village yet reels from the dragon's assault. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece, if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way then?
Ricardo.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? Ballard can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Instead, 'tisn't far, and Ricardo's as well, I'm sure.
We must fly to the aid of those in need.
I'm relieved to hear it. He's still unseasoned. Make haste. I'd hate for all to befall the lad.
Pray, follow me.
You've my thanks. And Ricardo's as well, I'm sure.
Would that I ne'er had cause to draw fear.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
My own master must hear of this tactic.
Well, well. Color me surprised.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Come, I'll lead the way.
Let us see what you're made of. Masterfully done.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt. I must ask you to refrain from charging off. Teamwork is the crux of our strategy.
Don't be such a worry, Mort. I know what I'm doing. It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Master, idle chatter shan't do our cause any good. A visit to Melve might jog your memory, Master. It seems the village yet reels from the dragon's assault. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Archies, be on your guard.
Flame is its weakness.
Well done. One of our number is unconscious.
All this fuss over a moment.
I'll gladly take it. Is that all of them? Yeah, you have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end, you saved me this time. But I won't always be so fortunate. Well, I'd best be heading back. But I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed.
Shall we report our results? As a matter of fact, now that I think on it, none in our party are healers.
Mayhap you could dismiss a pawn, not me naturally, and hire a mage in their place.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. Are you fit to travel? Then let's not dawdle.
A visit to Mel might jog your memory, Master. It seems the village yet reels from the dragon's assault. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I...
So, this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see.
Why do I feel like we're going to be in a fight?
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate, but it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. But you hung on, and by some miracle, arisen. I'm afraid I don't. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Shall we seek some answers?
Say, do you think this one's really arisen?
Shall we go and speak with Sir Leonard, Master? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way.
Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth.
So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it.
But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You do that? Suppose there's no harm in that.
Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And...
We could make the fruit roberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve.
Yes, of course. I see it now. Here we are.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing... Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take... If there is aught you wish to know of vacations, mayhap I can advise you. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray.
A moment long awaited. I knew it was only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height.
They do say good things come to those who wait.
Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts my head.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Business could be better, but I'm scraping by. Do come again.
Tad rowdy, but I shan't complain. What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
Someone must have the answers we seek. If we ask around, we might just find them.
What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now.
Sir Gregor wishes to speak with you, Master. Shall we go to him? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
We're here, and none the worse for wear.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparations. Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. Goblins, Master!
I suppose I'll handle this.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Push like that.
Take that!
You've been doused in oil. You must steer clear of fire. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who...
Itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
We ought not tarry, but deliver what we have retrieved post-haste.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom seems really pretenders. They are not dealt with lightly. Regardless, do well not to invite my mistrust.
Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle?
I can attack at a moment's notice, Master. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
Look there. I espy another statue.
What say we mark it in our minds as a place of interest?
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
What say we pelt one of the next foe we encounter?
Mayhap you'll think this a trifle, but one master I served was quite the carefree soul, shunning armor in—
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true... All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
Here in Vermont, pawns are revered as servants of the Arisen, but not so here in Batal. There, they believe that some divine flame will protect them and dispel the dragon, and that pawns embody misfortune. In that regard, our countries couldn't be more different.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Now you've done it. I'm feckless, through and through.
Tis a pleasure to meet you.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and... Restoration and reinforcement are the purview of a mage. You'll be safe in my care, Arisen.
everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
Goblins, Master!
I suppose I'll handle this.
Well fought, Arisen.
Keep on like that and we'll be done here soon enough.
A result to be proud of.
Twas a glorious success.
Our combined might is beyond any foe.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
How could I have forestalled this? How dare you?
No mercy!
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
like to take care of the remainder.
I concur.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? At once, Master.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
I dare say, I've accomplished a few feats to be proud of at least.
Ah, good. I see the Arisen's found someone to handle our busy work. Am I expected to pick that up? If I must.
What's this? We're trapped.
Fie! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Cyclops! Great, be on your guard.
might not have to do this twice.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. 'Tis a foe worthy of caution. Naught save our best will do.
Ah, yes. Now I see. It's time we made it to capital. All the people of Vermin feel little misery.
You have my gratitude, sir. It would seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision. Well now. The road's blocked. The cart can't get through like this. A powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling, if we could summon one. A powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling, if we could summon one.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
What was that sound? Fall back!
Sunset draws near.
Where we do not fall prey to enemy.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
No? Very well. It is your decision.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
We've got goblins!
Portion of the promise. We ought not let it haunt in our cause.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Water's right there.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
We're setting out. Jump on if you've paid.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes.
Your anger is well justified, and I shan't deny you it. However, I am obliged to make you aware of your situation. Your rival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear? Crowd is ideal